Hi everyone, and welcome to another quick watch review. Today we're looking at my Panerai PAM 372 47mm 1950 style vintage case. Probably the PAM that I have the most emotional feeling for. It has all those aspects that I love in Panerais. Panerais for me are a very emotional watch. Especially the earlier models you look at them, they're not technically amazing, but they have a unique style that nothing else is similar to. Of course, as we know, Panerai is immediately recognizable because of its dial, the crown guard, and often just the sheer size of the piece. This is, again, a 47mm, and it does have the domed plexiglass crystal, so it stands up pretty tall. But again, if you look at the back, it's very, very flat, and the long lugs also help it sit pretty nicely on the wrist. It doesn't tend to be overly tall. That said, it's not something you're going to wear under a shirt cuff or a suit unless you have very loose cuffs. But it is a really fun watch to own. You can dress it up and dress it down to a certain extent with straps. This is a handmade strap that I picked up not too long ago from an eBay seller. I think his name is Antique Vintage Straps or something like that. He's out of Thailand, does some really good straps for not so much money. But again, like, you can have a strap like this, which is kind of rough looking, or you can put it on something like an alligator or a croc strap if you want to dress it up. And strap changing, of course, is a lot of the fun with Panerai, especially with the the screw bars that assist making strap changes really, really efficient and smooth. The movement in this watch, for those of you who don't know, is the P3000 hand wound 72-hour 3-day movement. This is one of the first Panerai in-house made movements. It is reserved normally for 47mm case watches. It does tend to be a little bit higher end than the 8-day movements, and that's probably just due to finishing and some other small bits that gets it there. But it does replace the standard 6497 Unitas type movements found in previous Panerais, which makes it a little more special and a little easier to stomach the cost of a Panerai. Because PAMs, generally speaking, they're not cheap. Previously, a lot of people, including myself, would make the argument that they might not be worth the money with the Unitas movements, but with the in-house movements, it's somehow a little easier to stomach the price. Now, the pricing on these is interesting because they came out originally, I think it was 2012, was the first release of the PAM 372, to huge fanfare because people saw it as kind of a successor or something in the same line as a 127. The 127 was a very rare watch, very highly desired, the Fitty, as it's often called by Paneristi. And this one came out, everybody got really excited about picking them up and thinking that they would have something special in their hands. Now, while the watch itself is special, something I love, it is not limited. And it used to be about $10,000 watch. Can now be picked up for about $5,000. And for that price, I'd recommend anyone who wants one getting out there and picking one up. Thanks. Cheers. Bye.